Have you ever argued with someone, but they stayed completely calm? No yelling, no emotion, just silence. And somehow, that silence made you feel like the problem. That's not weakness. That's power. And it's one of the most underestimated tools of control, emotional detachment. Some people don't fight to win. They simply step back, disconnect, and watch you burn yourself out. They don't beg. They don't chase. They don't even react. And that drives your emotions wild. You start questioning yourself. Did I go too far? Why aren't they angry? What if they leave for good? And that's exactly the trap. Your mind becomes their battlefield. Let's talk about how emotional detachment becomes a silent weapon, used not by accident, but by design. Number 1, the absence of reaction hurts more than anger. Most of us are wired to respond to emotion with emotion. But when someone gives you nothing, no reaction, no words, not even a look, your brain panics. It needs feedback. And when it doesn't get any, it assumes the worst. That silence becomes louder than shouting, and you feel like you're losing control, even if they've done nothing. Number 2, they create a power imbalance without saying a word. Emotionally detached people don't need to explain themselves. They don't need approval, and that confidence creates fear in those who do. You chase their validation, but they never offer it freely, and that keeps you hooked. Waiting, hoping, doubting. Number 3, your need for closure becomes their leverage. They leave conversations unfinished. They walk away mid-conflict. They never tell you what went wrong. And you stay stuck, replaying every moment in your head, trying to make sense of something that was designed to stay confusing. Closure is peace, and they deny it, not out of cruelty, but control. Number 4, detachment makes them seem unbreakable. They never cry in front of you. They never lose their cool. They walk through storms like they don't feel the rain. It makes you admire them and fear them, because you know they can leave you without flinching. And you can't do the same. Number 5, they don't fight for you. They make you fight for them. You beg, you explain, you try to prove your worth. Meanwhile, they remain cold, unmoved, not because they don't care, but because they want you to feel like you're the problem. Number 6, they train you to accept less. At first, it's silence after a fight. Then it's ignoring your needs. Later, it's disappearing when you need them most. And every time you lower your expectations just to keep them around. They don't have to change. You do. And by the time you notice, you've forgotten what respect even feels like. Number 7, detachment becomes their escape route. When it's finally over, they won't cry. They won't reach out. They'll move on like nothing happened. And you'll be left wondering, was any of it even real? The truth is, they cared. But their power came from pretending they didn't. Emotionally detached people are not always toxic. Some are just hurt. Some are protecting themselves. But others, they've mastered this as a tool to keep you dependent, confused, and emotionally exhausted. So the next time someone stays cold, calm, and distant, ask yourself, is this strength or is this manipulation? Because silence isn't always peaceful. Sometimes it's power disguised as peace. If this opened your eyes, comment, "Silence is a weapon," and subscribe for more deep psychological truths delivered straight to your mind.